So I just got an itchy back. Like an old fucking bear, look, full of Christmas grub, just
full of champagne.
Squiffy off of champagne, scratching me fucking back. Oh, Dan, we've done it.
I know, it's the new year.
First of all, what I want to do is I want to congratulate everyone that got through Christmas because I know you have a 2-month run up to the most stressful day of the year for some.
So stressful for that one day.
For what? A roast.
A roast.
Let's
with a
fucking have
blanket.
it right. So I want to congratulate you all for the stress you've been through. And I'm a man, and I want to congratulate men, but mostly women.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't being said. This is the fucking truth.
The women do it all.
Well, not all. I mean, I'd like to, let's give men some credit.
No, I'm giving the men some credit.
Right.
But the women, I would say 80% of women.
I'll give you the 8.
Will literally do all the wrapping, all the organising, all the buying. Like everyone.
Yeah.
Like, it's a revelation for you as well when I'm opening my presents.
Yeah, no, I was going to say that there was some presents being opened that it was a nice surprise for me to see what I'd bought people.
Yeah.
And I would go as far as saying that most men are the same. Like, if the man's earning the readies, and sometimes it's both, of course, and they're sort of not around, and then the woman goes out and does all them very, very thoughtful things that men are a bit shit at.
Yeah.
Obviously, I do my little bit, and I get your mother some stuff. Because obviously I can't just give her some readies. I'd love to just give her some readies.
I know you would.
You go and do what you got to do. But of course, you was with me when I bought her
but she's already
a lovely Chloe bag.
Back. No, it's not Chloe.
Oh, shit.
What, Chloe? What was it?
Dior.
Kristen Dior, when she wants to change the
same
colour.
Bollocks.
Yeah,
right?
she wants to change
it. It's a fucking beach bag. And then I got little man Dids some bits that I knew that he wanted, and I get Sonny a couple of little bits, but your mother does the rest of it. Yeah. There's no two ways about it.
Absolutely.
Especially the grub. Because obviously I entertained everyone. You was there.
Yeah.
I done a roast for 22 people.
I don't know that on it. That was a beautiful roast as well, and I loved how we did it as a buffet, a bit like Toby Carvery.
Well, what I've learned is that people out there don't try and dish up a fucking roast for everyone. Right? What you do is what I've done. I got him 2 big silver. Well, I had 3 big silver foil fucking trays. Right. You whack your turkey in that. And then you do 2 taters in each of the other 2 foil things.
So then you just throw them away.
And then just fucking go, right, whoever wants a tater, there's a spoon.
Yeah.
Your mother for once done some, she helped me out, little sous chef. She done some carrots drizzled in orange. I didn't quite know what to make of that, but actually it worked out well. We did buy loads of carrots. I couldn't find them on the day, so I was running around like a lunatic. So I just went with the orange carrots. My broccoli was bang on. My parsnips were bang on.
Yeah, your parsnips were stunning.
I tell you what's important. You've got to leave your turkey to rest.
Yeah.
For nearly 2 hours I left that turkey, and all them juices went back in. And I fucking fed everyone. And then I sat down to eat my own one. I didn't want it.
No, you don't know, because you're just slaving away all day. And then when you sit to eat, you think, I'm not bothered. And you're so much on your mind of this is perfect.
I mean, I did it all well. And then I made one rick. Is I took one of the pans off the hob and then left me knife with a plastic fucking handle on the hob. So my plastic melted onto it. Yeah, I thought, what the fuck's that smell? Something's gone wrong here. And of course, one of my favourite knives as well. It was a fucking disaster.
Not the ones where we go, that lovely man in Loughton.
Yes.
I love his knives.
Yeah, it was a serrated fucking knife as well.
So good at knives.
I've had to bin it because the handle's fucked.
So now you've basically got your little knife tray and one's missing.
Yeah, one's fucked. I had to throw it away, which is a real fucking shame. So,
but you can go back to him.
Well, look, listen, I'd rather that than fuck me taters up.
Yeah, they were good taters.
And also because we've got that great big island, because we didn't have a house last year because we was renovating. So we got that great. I got 16 people around that cunt.
That was so good.
And it was fucking incredible to have 16 people sitting around a table.
Pulling a cracker.
2 sets of twins.
Yeah.
The twins ate with us. Jarrod ate with us. And I know that Jarrod, because there was a point during the afternoon where I was putting another pot on, which I didn't need, to doing some pasta.
Oh, no.
Because obviously he could, and listen, I love this man. It's very important that he had a big game the next day against Southampton.
He did.
And of course, he has to worry about his weight and all that sort of stuff. But actually, he had a few taters.
Yeah, he did. Well, I think in the morning he must have gone in and asked his nutritionist or something, because he texted me and was like, oh no, this is what I'm going to do. Like, he had to let me know, oh no, I am going to have some potatoes now. But he didn't have any pigs in blankets.
Well, I think that he saw my taters and I could see him salivating. And also, let's have it right, The next day, we played Southampton. We were a bit shite. And one man won us that game. Full of my potatoes and parsnips. So in a way, I'm claiming that victory because he was full up of my grub. He had the energy and he fucking won us that game because he's such a fucking hero. We'll come on to him in a minute, of course. And then, of course, so anyway, I did it. Everyone came round, all my lot. We got pissed up. We played games. Went well into the night, Christmas night. Yeah. You was going to stay.
No, I was
with the twins.
I was going to stay, but I just thought, do you know what it was? Because obviously originally, like Santi obviously had to share him at Christmas. He ended up getting dropped back, about 6:30? And I thought, do you know what? Let him go home. And, get the twins home. It's a lot, Dad. It is a lot.
Oh, babe,
do you know what I mean?
I love having you stay.
And I know, but I would, if I just had Sans, I'd think, do you know what? I'll put him in bed with me, fine. But I thought, we've got the terribles as well. And then I also knew in the morning I had to put a turkey in for Boxing Day, because obviously I was hosting Boxing Day. So in my head, you know what I'm like, anxiety Annie.
Yeah.
My head was going, well, I've got to get up, get ready, get everyone home to then put the turkey in the oven by 9 a.m.
Yeah.
And I thought, that's not going to be possible. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be rushing in the morning. So I thought, it's always that sense of like spending Christmas night on your own. But I thought, no.
No, but the point of you staying was so that you could have had a drink. Yeah. But then, of course, when you've got the terribles, really you can't, no one else is going to fucking get up for it.
No, that's what I'm saying. And you know what? It was lovely because obviously Santi, he'd come back. I spent a couple of hours. We left about 8:30, 8:45. And when I put the twins to bed and we just sat and ate Doritos in bed, me and him, it was really lovely.
No, and what
that was our little moment because obviously I hadn't spent Christmas with him.
Listen, I get it, man. It's so much easier. You got your own bed, you got your own space.
And I left your chaotic
obviously,
house.
My brother stayed. My brother stayed. Well, I tell you, it was lovely seeing the terribles run around with all the Dyers because, there's so many kids within the Dyers. The masses are obviously a smaller little lot. Yeah. So, the other sets of twins, Daisy and Amber.
Oh, it was so lovely.
They were just running around, smashing the house up to fucking pieces. I mean, there was a point of sort of looking around and going, just let it go, man. It's Christmas. It's all about giving.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so, all the presents that were opened.
Everywhere, recycling bags full of wrapping paper.
Although some of the kids, I don't know who bought it for who, but there was, and I don't like these things, there was a science kit bought for one of the kids, right? A science kit.
I reckon that's for Artie.
And it was a gross science kit. Anyway, someone went downstairs in the bathroom and decided to, just open their science kit and start making shit.
Artie.
And I don't think it was Artie. I don't think it was. I think it was Frankie and Sans was involved.
Oh.
So then I was trying to make slime in my downstairs bathroom. And anyway, I picked up the fucking slime, this red stuff. Me hands, it was like I'd been eating tandoori chicken.
What?
Stained to fuck. It was all over the fucking sink. But hey, it's Christmas time. So you wear it and everyone was having fun and it was fucking amazing. It was a beautiful day. My brother stayed with his missus and them twins and Olivia, his other daughter.
And the dog.
And their dog, little Ted, which is, because Debs, obviously, she's got no friends. Debs, if you're new to the podcast, where the fuck you been? Debs, we talk about sometimes, is my dog, the bulldog. And she's a lump, is Debs. And she's got no mates. Anyway, Ted comes over as a Pomeranian. Now, they're an odd couple because Ted has lost his hair. Yeah. Except for the sides of him. Now, Pomeranians, anyone that knows about dogs, they're fluffy little things, lovely little cute things. This fucking dog has lost the hair on its head and its back, so it looks like a walking hot dog.
It doesn't look right, that dog.
So you've got big fat Debs and a dog that looks like a hot dog hanging out. And Debs was trying to play with little tiny Ted and she nearly crushed him.
Yeah, because Debbie don't have any friends, does she?
No, she's Debbie Downer. That's what we call her, don't we? So anyway,
but she's never had a boyfriend.
So we had to sort of keep them apart for a bit because Ted had a little bed and a little hut that he went.
It was quite cool. It had his own house.
And then Debs laid on him while he was in his bed.
Yeah, no, so she would have killed him.
So it was a full house. It was a beautiful thing. You did do the slips, I understand, because then the masses came over and we had a lovely
at my
dinner
house.
at yours. Yeah. And you bought yourself a turkey crown.
Well, no, oh my God, yeah, but even you had the issue. Did you eat that turkey crown as well?
Still in the freezer.
Well, perfect, because you picked up a turkey and turkey crown, didn't you?
Yeah, because you organised my turkey for me. So I had to go down to Stansted, where Jarrod used to live, where you lived for a bit. We'll give them a shout out. What are they called?
King's Butchers.
King's Butchers in Saffron.
No.
What an awful shout out this is. Anyway, there's a butcher somewhere.
There's a butcher somewhere in Stansted.
It's a lovely butcher's. And I went down there and they went, "Oh, do you want a crown?" I said, "No, mate, I want a turkey."
Yeah, I know that.
And the geezer went, "Well, Danny usually only gets crowns." I said, No, I want a turkey, mate.
Yeah, I
He
knew you wanted a turkey.
Well, all right, well, I got you a turkey, but I'll also give you a crown.
That's kind. That's so kind. He threw a crown in for you.
I think he did charge me looking at that. And then he gave me 3 trays of pigs in blankets.
Yeah.
Which were fucking lovely.
I told you, they are the best pigs in blankets ever. Like, the sausages are just perfect.
I always go early with me pigs in blankets. I like to do them early and have them as
a starter.
I don't have them on me roast. I have them so I get a bit of motard out.
Yeah, but I like them literally burnt to a crisp. I cannot stand them anemic
so does Sunny
looking.
as well, very crispy. So anyway, but lovely bit of meat, by the way. You had a nice time at the old dancing Disney on Ice.
Disney on Ice, it was
Santi
so
loved
good.
It.
Oh, he loved it.
You got to have a night out just with Sants.
And me and Kaylee went out. We had a little ZZ because I got my ZZ card, didn't I?
Spoke to you afterwards, didn't I? And obviously you was a little bit tipsy.
Oh, no, me and Kaylee.
They looked after you, didn't they?
Oh, honestly, I can't thank Disney on Ice enough because literally we got invited and it was such a lovely day and we were sitting there and they come over from them and I was with Catherine Ryan.
That's right, the lovely Catherine Ryan. Love her. She's a lovely woman.
She's so funny. And we all had like a drink and I was like, oh.
Well, shouldn't you? Exactly.
And Kaylee was like, oh, do you have like a Prosecco Rosé? God, they were giving us champagne.
Amazing.
Champagne? Bottle of mum, who do I think I am, eh?
Going back to the champagne thing, I like a little glass of champagne now and again.
I love a champagne.
I bought loads of champagne for Christmas Day and I was drinking it all day. Now I understand posh people when I felt squiffy. I thought, you know what? Because usually I'll have a couple of glasses of champagne and I'll move on to lager.
Yeah.
And I'll just drink that all day. But actually, because I had enough champagne, I was drinking it all. I was fucked, but in a squiffy sort of way. Do you know what I mean?
That was massive, that bottle of champagne.
Yeah, it was, yeah. That was courtesy of the lovely Robbie Williams. He treated me to a Magnum for me doing his gig last year.
That was amazing.
And I thought, well, I'll crack it open.
Yeah.
And of course, once you crack open champagne, people swarm.
I'm partial now to a little glass of champagne.
Yeah, I quite like. I mean, you can't stand in a booze just fucking sucking on champagne. I'll never live it down. But
it's a bit
I thought it was Christmas Day. I'm celebrating the birth of baby Jesus. So I'm going to suck on champagne all day. And so, yeah, I had a lovely day, actually.
Yeah.
We banged it out. I also just want to mention maybe it's a tough time for a lot of people, Christmas.
Yeah.
It's like a time of reflection.
Absolutely.
And you think about people you've lost.
Yeah.
And, what you haven't achieved or what you haven't got. So I just want to acknowledge all those people out there that probably had a really fucking tough time over there. Anyway, you got through it. Okay, and we're sitting here bigging it up, talking about how lovely our Christmas was. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that felt a bit down about it, and I'm really happy that actually it's over and you can move on with a fucking year. So, well done you lot for coping with your fucking dark faults, and, if it brings back all them sort of bad memories of people that you're missing and all that sort of stuff. So, you know what? We move on.
Yeah.
And
we're in a new year.
You're never far from our faults, you little lot, Anyway, I was going to... So anyway, talking about the Disney on Ice thing is that obviously you rang me after because you wanted to check on the Terribles and see if we were still alive, me and your mother.
You've had a lovely time with them.
No, I love these kids fucking dearly. I mean, little grandkids, aren't they?
Yeah.
But then I sort of broke the news to you because obviously we had a bad day, West Ham.
Oh, no.
We got smashed by Liverpool.
Yeah, because I didn't know anything.
The Scousers smashed us to pieces. Anyway, Jarrod, the fucking hero that he is. You didn't know what the score was, but you also didn't know that he hobbled off.
No, I know.
He never gets injured, this man.
No, he must have not told me because I was out.
Anyway, because he's such a fucking hero and he's the captain of our club and, he'd fractured his fucking foot and then carried on for another half hour. So you learnt the hard way about that. How's he getting on, my man?
No, but he's all right.
He's not, is he? He's fucked off.
No, I think he's okay.
So I just got an itchy back. Can I just... Like an old fucking bear, look, full of Christmas grub, just...
Full of champagne.
A squiffy off of champagne, scratching me fucking back. Go on.
Oh, my God. No, because... we thought, do you know what it is? I think we thought it was going to be a lot worse. Like, because the injury that he had, if there was something more, he could have had like 6 months out.
Is
so
it?
I'm trying to be positive.
Yeah, can I just make it clear to any West Ham fans out there? Was it when the ball come over his nut? I think we were 4-0 down anyway. The ball's coming over his nut. He can't see who's around him. He has a shot, and then Van Dijk rolls around on the floor. And gets the free kick.
Jarrod didn't roll around?
No, darling, he just walks away.
Oh.
Because he's a fucking real man. right? I'm just fuming.
Yeah, you're just
Liverpool's so good.
Yeah, good.
And so, it carries on. It was Van Dijk's rolling around the floor, gets his little free kick out of it, a prick. Right? Sorry, I've gone again, okay? Because it just upsets me slightly, okay? The fair play to them. I mean, they're a fucking unbelievable team and they will go on to win the league. Long as it ain't Arsenal.
Yeah, Man City.
So,
I can't believe I look at the Premier League table now.
Yeah, but we're above Man United. So
fairs.
So and Tottenham are shit as well, which is always a beautiful thing.
West Ham and Tottenham hate each other.
So when are you? I mean, listen, let's just let West Ham fans know. You're very,
I think
you're.
He's going to be back
February. He's really down about it because he's the captain.
Down.
He wants to be.
He loves to play. You know what
he's like. He's our main man. We're fucked without him.
I said, listen, we got to be positive. It could have been a lot worse than what it was.
Yeah.
So he's just got to rest. So he's got to have that boot on because he can't put no weight on the foot and have crutches. But he's annoyed because he's like, if I broke my foot, he's like, then it'd be more like I can't be on it. But because he keeps thinking, oh, maybe I can go on it. Maybe I can go on it. But he just has crutches. He has his boot and a lot of PlayStation.
And he's hoping.
And we've got walkie-talkies now because he's got a games room.
Yes.
The games room to the kitchen. Yeah. I'm not keep running in there. So he just will walkie-talkie me and be like,
where the fuck have you got a walkie-talkie from?
West Ham. I've got it on the West Ham site. We've got West Ham walkie-talkies. Yeah.
Amazing.
So we use the walkie-talkies.
Maybe me and Jarrod could have one each.
But he'll be fine. Do you know what it is with Jarrod? He's not really one to sit and dwell. Do you know what I mean? He's very much like, it is what it is. It's one of them things. But I know he'll be back.
Well, he's strong.
He loves to play.
So we don't want to put a time frame on it too much, but Jarrod would like to be back.
Back for February.
Beginning of February, he's hoping for. And I pray that that's the case. Of course, he'll be ready when he's ready. But for all you West Ham fans out there.
He will be back.
That are listening.
He'll be back stronger.
And we do need him and it is worrying. But, we'll send him our best fucking wishes, all right? Because he's our hero, isn't he, darling? Although, but he's probably not yours at the moment because he can't move much, and I suppose you're running around like a fucking blue ass fly.
Just hobbling around after him.
Let's move on to, I suppose New Year.
Yeah, New Year.
So look, it was the season of giving, and so we hosted my lot. Then you hosted the masses, and then the masses come and stayed at my house.
Yeah, they did.
And then your mother decided on New Year to throw a little party.
Oh my God, I know. Oh no, I was gutted I missed.
Well, you couldn't. Obviously, you had Jarrod's family over, so you had that. So I threw a party for mates, neighbours. Just our little lot, really, about 30 fucking people. So we went out for a lovely meal at the Turkish Gaff in Loughton.
What is that called?
Aztec, I think.
Has it got that little bar upstairs?
I want to give him a shout out, but again, I can't remember the fucking name of it.
We're terrible at the minute. Has it got that bar upstairs?
No. Or might have. I didn't go up. No, I don't think it has. It used to be Lock Fine.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of the other end.
Which, unfortunately, I think went past. I was
gutted when Lock Fine went. Their lobster soup was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was a nice bisque.
Oh, that lobster bisque.
And the oysters and all that bollocks.
I'm gutted, because I'm surprised that shut down, because Loughton is full of people.
Well, I think obviously it weren't doing well. People weren't into fish. But, this new gaff, lovely. They looked after us, and we all ate well. That was good. That was a good move. So take everyone out. So we took everyone that was coming to the party out, table for 30, let them eat, and then you ain't got to fucking do a buffet, have you?
Yeah,
And then we all went back to ours, got smashed. I went back to the Stellas. If Stella are listening, if you do want to sponsor us, I've noticed that David Beckham, weirdly, a man that probably gets pissed up on half a fucking lager, has now got the brand with Stella. Which doesn't work. So if you do want to fly into me, of course, at the moment I'm doing something for Walkers, which
I can't believe it.
But it's all about dry January and all that bollocks.
I said, are you going to do dry Jan?
Well, we'll talk about this later. Do get in touch. But yeah, I was on the lagers. I fancied. I didn't want to drink champagne again because I'll turn into some sort of hooray.
Yeah, you'll be moving to Chelsea if you carry on.
Yeah, I don't want to be doing all that. You know what I mean? And we got off our nut. I think I got rid of the last person about 10 to 4. Looked at me house again and went, what the fuck? Because we let off some fireworks and everything at midnight as well. But there's a lot of kids involved running around. So they was running in the garden, running in the house. And we've got white floors. So I've never seen so many leaves in my house.
Yeah, but it was windy. And your marquee, tell them about your marquee.
Well, yeah, it was very gusty all of a sudden. I'm sure that you was all aware of it. For some reason, there was a nutty storm. And I got like this nutty marquee in my garden, which... sort of covers up a little. It's like it's a little area covered up.
It's really nice.
That decided to come flying off in the night like fucking Mary Poppins, right? And smashed into all the bottles that was on my table. So I woke up to just glass everywhere outside.
Oh,
but I decided on New Year's Day to attack my house. I thought, fuck the garden, that can get fucked. I'll deal with that later. And then New Year's Day, I was just shuffling around. And do you know, it was quite cathartic. It was something about cleaning my house up that I love doing. Getting everything back in order.
All the bottles, isn't it?
Bottles, and people just pouring sort of drinks into cups and then leaving them. And so that was winding me up slightly.
Because then you can just throw it all. You got to wash up glasses.
Also, like most people, you know, you have a bowl of nuts, walnuts.
Yeah.
People just cracking them open. It was all over the fucking floor. But that's fine. Listen, it's a time for giving
you
day.
You can't have OCD on New Year's Eve, can you?
So anyway, done all that, sorted the house out, and it was a really lovely feeling. Go, I've got my house back, mopped the floors. I think they need mopping again still.
I love that you got up and did that. Was Mummy in bed?
I need it. Yeah, because she laid in a bit longer than me. Bless her.
No, to be fair, because she rang me at 4:30. She went, I still ain't done hearty breakfast. I was like, I think you mean dinner now, Mum.
Yeah, it was a late one. 'Cause obviously me and her got to bed. We sort of attacked it before we went to bed a little bit, and then got up and done it.
Yeah.
And then me and your mother decided to have a ruby New Year's Day, and I had a fucking king prawn vindaloo. Oh, wow. And I shout out to the Forest Town dog.
We really did a lot of shout out today.
Because Christmas food is very sweet, and it's roast orientated, and I think my taste buds needed to liven themselves up.
I love a bit of spice.
So I did have a couple of lagers, ice cold, with a ruby, and fuck me, it was perfect.
I like eating in an Indian though. Yeah, like, you know, you get your poppadoms first of all your little pickles and all that. But you don't double dip, do you? Do you put like little scoops on your plate? Because that's
I get all the poppadom bollocks, but I usually go straight for the ruby. And also, I couldn't have left the house that day. I love a poppadom. I love them. I would have been arrested if I'd have left the house. The state of me. Yeah, you can't drive in that state. I mean, if you're going to bed at 4 a.m. Well, that's what we do now, don't we? That's what you do, as an old granddad, it takes a long time to fucking recover. Yeah, I've only just recovered from it all. Yeah, I can imagine. But we've done it. You enjoyed it. We fucking move on. Yes. What did you do New Year's night? What time was you in bed? Oh, well, I had to wait and basically we all got a Chinese. Obviously, Jarrod's, Lou come round, Maisie, Charlotte, Robbie, Jarrod's dad, his girlfriend. Obviously, we had the kids as well, but all the kids went to bed and we just ordered a Chinese. It was from Gourmet House. Shout out to Gourmet House. Shout out to the Gourmet. I absolutely love Gourmet. You introduced me to that. Yes, absolutely loved it. So we just had a Chinese, had a few glasses of wine. And then I wanted to go to bed, but Jarrod was like, we've got to wait for the new year to come in. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it, when you get to that age. So we watched it, but you know what, I'm thinking, oh God, this is how many hours I'm going to have, because obviously the kids get up between 7 and 8. So I did watch the fireworks on the telly, and then I started turning all the lights off, and Jarrod went, oh, everyone's got to go home then. Oh, really? It was time. It was midnight. Do you know what I mean? Then you know what things about boys as well, they always find a new game. Like all the boys were in Jarrod's games room playing darts and then playing PlayStation and all that. And then we started watching the fireworks and did a little bit of that. And they started getting like a NFL ball and started chucking around the NFL ball at 12:30. I thought, right, enough now. So I started turning all the lights off. This is a mother talking now. It's time to go to bed. Of course, it's the last chance to sort of celebrate the festivities. No, but I was honest. And you're allowed to get off your head, so I understand. No, I get that, but I was honest with them. I said, listen, I love you all. I said, but listen, you've missed out on my best years. I'm a mum now. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, my nutty years are gone, I'm afraid, until they're a little bit older. And when missed I'm on out on your drug-fueled years. My IB for hen will be a different story. But I'm just saying, it was time for everyone to go. That's what I get it, babe. I absolutely understand it. And I think if I hadn't thrown a party, I'd have been the same. Yeah. I'd had a bit of Jules Holland on. I'd have done that. Had a couple of drinks and then nut down. Yeah, I want to go to bed. And you wake up to a lovely clean house. So Jarrod started they all started playing NFL with the NFL ball. I thought, nah. So turn the lights off. A bit random, a bit NFL, but you know. They had a ball. If honestly, they played Uno. It was lovely, but it was time. Anyway, we did it. It was lovely. Fucking New Year, and now we move on. I'm ready for this New Year. Like I'm ready now to get back to everything. Do you know what I mean? Fucking right, Dan. Fucking bring it on. Yeah, let's bring on the New Year, 2025. I'm still standing after all this time. Yeah, a bit of Elton there. You're not just a bad singer. Well, you know, I've banged out a few tunes in my time, you know that. Had the rap party, of course, for Mr. Big Stuff just before Christmas. Mr. Big Stuff, Series 2. Series 2. Serious, that's why. Yeah. No, I did bang out a tune by Arctic Monkeys. I can't remember what it's called. It's just fucking all these festivities has killed me. All that champagne. Wanna be yours. Wanna be yours? I don't know that. Yeah, I won't sing it now
Okay,
just
I won't
because
sing
people, are probably doing stuff and they don't need that in their ear roll. But it's time for, and I know you've missed it, all you little lot, the Tumble Dyer.
Let's go.
So let's see what the fucker wants to churn out. Straight out of the Tumble Dyer. Oh, a bit obvious. New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
Where do you stand with all this bollocks, Dan?
Do you know what? It's weird because I did a blaze class.
A blaze class.
Yeah,
Right, okay, what is
so
that?
I did a blaze class.
Blaze,
at
right? What
David
is
Lloyd.
blaze? Just explain it to
It's like HIIT training.
the people that hate gyms.
No, so it's HIIT training.
Again, you might have to explain what HIIT is as
Right,
well.
so it's like a lot of cardio. So you'll do like 3 minutes on the running, 3 minutes strength, 3 minutes combat, and then you just like
God,
oh my God,
combat. What are you chinning
I'm
people?
actually no, it's like obviously boxing. I'm actually really happy though because one of the teachers, she come up to me, she's like, Danny, I know you really like Blaze. I was like, yeah. She was like, well, do you want to like try our new class out? That to me was like being invited to a premiere. I couldn't believe that I've been invited to try out the new Blaze class.
Oh, right, I see. So
they're doing a new one. They're bringing out a whole new routine, and they want me to come and do it. Do you know how excited I am?
No, it sounds fucking
I was like,
amazing.
I was trying to like hold my excitement. I was like, yeah. What day will it be on? I'm like screaming
Amazing.
inside.
I mean, because a blaze class for me would be because you can blaze a joint, which
No,
I know. But what I'm saying is to blaze would be another word to spark a doobie.
It's so hard. Like there's like a mode that's called like dynamic mode, and it's like pushing
Dynamic
a car.
mode.
So you'll be holding on to like the running machine and like trying to like. And like a running machine helps you run. This dynamic mode, you run the running machine.
You've got no choice to run if you want to run.
It's so hard. But anyway, speaking of that, so the teacher, I think it's Natasha or Jenna. I always get mixed up with the names.
She
hates New Year's Day. She hates New Year's Day. And she said,
what?
She went, Happy New Year, everyone. She went, I don't really believe in New Year's. You've got any day to change the way you are, any day to make goals and achievements. Just be happy. It's all about being happy. Like, don't put pressure on yourselves. And I was like, do you know what, babe? That's right. Like, it's not always about, if you get from midway through the year, I think, and you think, I want to change or I want to do something new, do it. Do you know what I mean? I think sometimes you get to a new year and you panic and think, I'm the same. And you think, what am I going to do this year? What am I going to achieve? Like, a thing is going to be good for me. Like, I think there's so much pressure on having the most amazing year. Do you know what I mean? There's always that thing of what am I going to do? What are my ambitions?
It's the reset thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the reset thing of like, I need to change. Something needs to be different about me. But it doesn't actually need to be that. It's just about
it's always quite negative, isn't it? About the negative shit in your life, and you're going to go, I need
to get rid of the negative energy, which I think is good. I think you can get rid of negative people any time of the year. I think it's all right. You know what I mean? Like new year, new you, and all this. But I feel like you don't have to.
Yeah, but that's the worry, isn't it?
Yourself.
New year, new you. What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah,
because we're all just plodding through life, trying to. Well, most of us. Trying to do the next right thing and try and be kind and gentle.
And we're not always in control of our lives.
No,
do you know what I mean? Like, what's going to happen? Like, I know this sounds really dark, but like, I panic like before New Year. You think, oh my God, like, am I going to lose someone this year? Like, I think you can get in them realms of like what could possibly happen, but we can't always control that. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I think it's just trying to survive and just enjoy life as much as possible. Because I always panic. I panic so much about that.
I know you are. You're a little panicker, aren't you, darling?
I'm a nightmare for it.
It's just that thing about, we should be very grateful if your life's going well. Health is so important.
Absolutely.
We only have one phone call away at any point from your life changing for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? That's something that, of course, you can't live by that because that would probably make you very anxious as well, waiting for the fucking phone to ring.
Yeah, absolutely. And wanting the health checks and all things like that.
Well, I had to have a medical for a job, of course.
Yeah, you did.
For my job that I start this month, I'm going to Dublin. It's a film called 3 Quick Breaths. I can't talk too much about it. It's a really mad concept. I'm trying to push myself now that I'm known as sort of Marlon Brando in the acting world because of Rivals, even though I've been acting for so long. Anyway, this is something that's going to be a real test for me. But I had to have a very, very in-depth medical.
Yeah.
And it's for insurance reasons in my game. You have to have medicals in case.
Of course.
I suppose the other thing I can give away is I'm the only one in this film. Only one character. It's just me. Again, I won't go too into it. A bit like Phone Booth, Colin Farrell. Anyone seen that film? It's quite a clever idea. But anyway, so because I'm the only actor, I had 2 doctors waiting at my door. I was filming Mr. Big Stuff. I came back and there was 2 doctors with briefcases, and you sort of go, oh God. And I remember that this is, Mr. Big Stuff takes a lot out of me. It's a lot of energy. I'm most fatigued.
Yeah,
anyway,
I know you are.
before I knew it, they'd strip me off and wired me up to some sort of heart monitor, CT fucking scan. And because I'm quite a hairy man, not on my back and stuff, and certainly not around my ring piece, but on my chest, so that the things wouldn't stick on my heart. So I had to shave me chest.
No.
And I was like, fucking hell. So I got 2 holes now. Anyway, they put all this on. They done me heart. And of course, you're laying there going, well, I'm fucked. They then, they did that. They was a bit worried about it. They had to do it again. But they were saying it might have something to do with a signal. But I was laying on my own settee with 2 doctors. Anyway, I did that. Then I had to do a piss test.
Yeah.
And the piss test is basically they're looking for drugs.
Did they stand there with you while you pissed? Because when Jarrod does
I didn't get me winkle out.
No, Jarrod has to piss in front of people when you drug test.
Of course,
Do you?
Yeah.
Did you have to piss
No, I went to the car.
Because you could swap someone else's piss.
Yes, but I think they'd know it's warm or not. Because obviously, basically, it's an instant test. They're looking for ketamine, opiates, cocaine, Mandy. I mean, she went through the list of things. She went, if you took drugs, just tell me now.
Because you're going to,
because,
it will be clear.
Because obviously, it's going to come up immediately. And she stuck her little thing in it, which is weird when someone's standing there with a cup of piss, if you're piss. Anyway, she dipped the thing in and she looked through the colour chart. So other than that, though, I had to check up and everything was fine. But you always worry at my age about these things.
Yeah.
Because
I want you to go through one of them big scan things.
Well, they tested me for prostate, which is another one. Unfortunately, they didn't put their thumb up my arse. I was just on the verge of taking my pants down. They went, no need. I went, are you sure? I think he might have seen me arse and thought, no, I won't go nowhere near that. So all that's fine. Thank the Lord. And that's, going back to what we were talking about earlier with the fact that, you get to my age. I suppose the point I'm trying to make is this. I do still have vices in my life, smoking being one of them.
Yeah.
Now, New Year's resolutions, I did say, I should give up smoking.
Yeah, but
obviously I was still chugging away at 3:15. Technically New Year's Day, because I had a party New Year's Eve.
But the thing is, you smoke and vape, so it just makes no sense.
But when I woke up...
You need to give up at least one.
When I woke up and I saw the state of the house, I needed a fag on New Year's Day. So anyway, I had about 4 on New Year's Day because I felt a bit gaggy anyway. I have had snout since.
How many fags
I'm not going to put pressure on myself.
Though?
I don't know, but I'm just thinking, why would I put this stress on myself?
Yeah.
Like, Christmas is done now. I'm going to attack the year. I've got a great year ahead of me. Very excited about this year. But why am I going to put this pressure on about it? I know I need to do it, though.
You know you need to do it.
It's fucking ridiculous smoking. What is it?
You might wake up one day and go, I don't want to smoke no more. Bruv done it, granddad done it. Like, they just wake up and go, I don't want to smoke. I think you really, just don't want to do something. Do you know what I mean? And then you'll stop doing it.
There's a book by Alan Carr. Not Alan Carr, who we know and love, but another geezer called Alan Carr.
I used to love Alan Carr.
Apparently, if you read this book, you will give up smoking. He advises you to be smoking while you're reading.
Shit.
Yeah, but it's a real breakdown of what it does to you and where your money goes to these big corporations and all this sort of stuff. And this consumerism and all this sort of stuff of why the fuck do we think we need to smoke?
Yeah, because we don't.
Because you're killing yourself.
Yeah.
It's such a
habit, isn't it? It's a habit.
It's a throwback. And, it's something I do need to fucking give up on. But I'm not going to fucking stress myself out going, oh, God, I'm a failure. Because, there will be a day when I do pick up some fags and go,
I don't want
this. Why the fuck am I doing it?
But it's also people like smoking because it's like, if you've had a busy day and you just want to think, oh, let me go outside and have a fag, have a little breath of fresh air with my cigarette.
Well, you say that, darling, because you are breathing in sort of plywood into your lungs.
Yeah, but I remember when I went on Love Island and then I started smoking because of Love Island.
Yeah, you have the odd snout now and again.
No, I can't because it made me so sick.
Yeah.
I remember a couple of years ago, literally, I was at Daisy's and we shared a party and I was with my mate Liv and then I smoked and, oh God, I spewed all night and I've never smoked since.
Well, your nan...
Only when I had a drink, I would want a cigarette.
Yeah, well, that's when I love them.
Yeah.
Well, your nan...
Not when I'm sober, they smell.
Your nan, Carol, she left a box of fags. Richmond's.
God, her fags bloody go on for years.
I mean, that's enough to make you give up.
That fag, oh my God, I don't know how she literally don't get herself in a coma.
I'll tell you why, I don't want to grass her up, but you know why they're a nutty box of fags, because they're not, they're blue, the box is blue. So I don't know where she's getting them from, and I don't want the old Bill to be kicking down her door over this. I'm not saying she's smuggling cigarettes into the country or anything like that. But
That'll be an headline. Carol smuggles fag.
Imagine a fucking meat wagon flying through her door, nicking all her cigarettes off her. So anyway, all you smokers out there, don't drive yourself fucking mad.
You will give up.
You know, we know it's a fucked up thing to do. Of course, going back to the medical when they did say about the smoking that I do need to give up, I looked at the doctor, he looked, I know that, I get it.
Yeah,
you know
the thing is, you know you need to give up, and when you're ready, you'll do it.
But all this talk of talking about giving up makes me want one.
Yeah, I know.
And that's something that I've got to start, using my brain.
I think the more you go, I can't have it, the more you want it. Do you know what I mean? It's like if you want a diet, you end up wanting things more than you didn't like. You know what I mean? I think I'm not eating chocolate no more. All of a sudden you want chocolate.
Yeah, but then what if you give up everything? What the fuck's the point of life? You're just existing.
Yeah, I know.
You know, so...
I know.
And what about you? Anything that you... Well, obviously you got a wedding.
Yeah, I've got a wedding.
And that's coming round very, very soon, darling, isn't it? It's become very, very real now, hasn't it?
Yeah, no, it has. It has become real. No, do you know what? I've got my list and everything that I'm writing out. I'm very, very touchy when it comes to my wedding, though. Like, if anyone has an opinion on it, I'm really like a negative opinion. I snap. Like, I can't bear it. If someone doesn't say anything positive and they say a stupid opinion, I'm like, my back goes, I get really uptight.
And people do busy themselves around it. And you are going to upset people that are not invited.
Well, Dad, the thing is, though, my list, like...
I know, I get it.
Do you get it? Like, I've tried my best.
Of course.
I have tried my best.
You know a lot of people, but you've had to pick
Mummy,
the ones...
Mummy will go, what, you ain't invited this, you ain't invited that. I'm like, look, Mum, I can't. I'd literally invite the whole bloody neighbourhood.
Well, you're going to get this, obviously, you're going to get this.
Yeah, but I've tried my best, and I think we've done our best. A lot of family members aren't RSVPing, though, you being one of them. I think you've actually lost the invite.
Why the fuck should I have to RSVP?
You should RSVP.
Well, I'm the father.
I know, but I want everyone to see.
You know I'm coming.
I've given everyone free stamps. They're £2.39 a fucking stamp.
Oh, I didn't see the stamp.
No one's RSVP. I'm getting texts from people.
Okay, I'll fill it out and I'll give it to you when you come home.
I'm getting texts from family and friends going, do I need to RSVP? Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Otherwise I wouldn't send you a
other
stamp.
People, but not me. I'm your father.
Oh, it really is irritating.
Why do I need to tell you? Well, what if I went, I can't come? I've got a lot on at the moment.
But listen, it's fine, all right? I'll let you off. But a lot of people don't want to RSVP for some reason, which is fine.
It's not, is it? Because you're fucking fuming. Anyone that can't see us, she's got smoke coming out of her fucking ear holes.
It's just a text I'm getting from people, and I'm like, obviously.
But we're celebrating your and Jarrod's love.
And
it's going to be the fucking party of the fucking decade.
I can't wait to see Santa in the show. Oh my God, it's going to be so lovely. We've written a list. My wedding planner, I adore her. And I told you, I'm going to start vlogging.
Okay.
My lead up to the wedding.
Oh shit! Yeah, you did say this. Yeah.
No, I want to start because I love watching people's like little videos and like little moments and like dress fittings, and I think, why shouldn't I share? Maybe no one will like it, but that's in my head.
Don't overshare. I'd say.
I'm not going to overshare because Jarrod won't do I really wanted to do a wedding show, and Jarrod was like, absolutely not.
I sort of love him for this.
I know you loved it. No, I'm glad he doesn't want to do all that.
He's not into it. You know,
really
he doesn't like being on the telly. He's an athlete.
Yeah.
And he does always talking on the fucking pitch. He doesn't need to go, oh, look at me, look,
No, I know. But I just want to do my moments and the lead ups and, share them little special things. Do you know what I mean?
Of course. So
I'm going to vlog it and you're going to have to be involved in the vlog.
I knew I'd be rolled in.
Yeah. So I'll have to
But maybe I'm a bit shy now. I don't like being on the telly and stuff. It makes me feel a bit weird.
But no, it is an exciting year, isn't it?
It is a very exciting year, and I hope that you wonderful listeners of ours have got some shit planned as well.
Yeah.
Shout out to anyone that's not invited to Danny's wedding. We do apologise in advance. Oh, it's enough now, I think. We're both still tired from Christmas. So thank you for sticking with us, all you wonderful people out there.
Thank you for all the love as well. It's so kind. I've had some lovely little messages. And you know what I really love about this pod? People using our little ad-libs, we call the twins the Terribles.
Well, they are the
Debbie
Terribles, and that's what they'll always be known
as. I
as.
love that, though. It's cute. It's lovely.
And, thanks for sticking with us.
Yeah.
We'll let you know about if we've got a new series or not very, very soon. You know, because you never know in this world. We're up against some very, very stiff competition.
He's always checking the charts.
And you know, we're just doing our thing. And if you like listening to us talking bollocks, which is what we do, really.
Yeah.
Just two Danny Dyers talking bollocks. Then do tune in next week. We've only got 2 left.
No, he keeps doing this.
2 left. So it just leaves me with this to say. And some of you might be a bit down today. You know, it's fucking Monday, innit? Which is a fucker of a day.
Yeah.
You're nearly through it. And, you know, keep that nut up. Keep that beautiful fucking nut up wherever you are. And you must always remember, let it seep into your brain now. You're loved.